Hello again, everyone. My name is Arios, and welcome back to Mechs versus Kaiju. Now, I know it's been a little while since I played this. The developers actually not responded, but left me a message telling me how bad I suck, and here's a mechanic in the game that I wasn't using properly, so that's always a good sign. But they also released a demo video for the game, and I was in the video, and I was also at the very end saying how much I suck. So I want to come back and try and show how I don't suck. I've already done the first encounter a couple of times to get used to the mechanic. The only thing that's getting me right now is with my resolution, sometimes hovering over certain parts of the screen don't always trigger it. So whenever I'm laying down the traps, it doesn't always go directly. But anyway, if you remember last time, apparently some thing crashed in the earth and the Kaiju got loose and we were defending against them. So now we're going back to Pokio City to defend at the lake area, which is where I couldn't win last time. But I now have a better idea of how to play the game. Not the stupid game. I did not mean to remotely imply that I was going to say that. How am I going to do this? Because this would cover more area, but then I couldn't do any damage. So we're just going to here, here, here. Boom, boom, boom. And I'll just have to cover the bottom part a little bit better. Okay, I think I got to the last wave of this last time and just kept losing. Okay, so just cover the bottom, cover the bottom, cover the bottom, cover the bottom. Get away from my shield. Awesome. Sweet, that's probably the best I think I've done of that wave. And let's put down the Tesla coil because they hit the hardest whenever they're fully upgraded. I've upgraded my my basic attack and a little bit with my allies, but they kind of suck right now. And you don't get enough money after some of these waves or after some of these fights to warrant spending too much on them. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! All right, we're gonna put down. Oh shoot! I don't have enough for a grinder. Let's get another. No. Alright, let's just defend this. So one of the mechanics, which I assume at some point the developers are going to correct, because it definitely seems a little broken for it to be like that, is that you can, oh crap, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, is that you can sell your wall while it's being attacked. And as you could tell just a second ago, the little guys can still run through it and kind of screw you over a little bit, but it's not enough to completely stop you. So it just seems to be something that I assume they're going to work out with the full release of the game. Considering that they're on to the point where they're releasing a full-fledged like demo. Oh my gosh! God, jeez, that makes a huge difference. God, dang it! I didn't use the grinder. Well, I mean, I couldn't get the grinder last time because I was too busy trying to defend myself. Oh my gosh! Why was I not using the grinder before? Oh my god, I feel so stupid. Oh my gosh, that made such a huge difference. Or, I mean, it'll make even more of it. Can I upgrade these? Oh, I can't. They're 700. They're expensive as freaking heck. But I kept getting destroyed by the big O spiders as soon as they came in. Okay, I also noticed that it doesn't seem like you can aim through the monsters. I'm going to upgrade this one. Ooh, saw blades, that looks really cool. You can't aim through for it to hit your first target, which is kind of weird because that's a mechanic usually in these kind of games where you can just aim in the general area and it would do enough damage to them, but I mean, I'm not gonna knock it for something like that. Come on, come on. My base's shield does not recharge for beams. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, come on, screw you. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Get him, get him, get him. Okay, defenses. I'm going to upgrade you. And that'll be fine for that. Let's focus on the big boys. They're the ones that need to die. But it sucks because down here at the bottom, like, I don't know what I need to do to make this because I can't put anything down here, and these are the guys that usually wreck my face. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing I can do against this. What am I supposed to do? I mean, I guess I could have put a saw blade down there. Alright, let's restart. And I'll put a grinder in one of my 4 areas. So we're gonna do wall, wall. I feel bad. Like this is probably, in my opinion, one of the most terrifying parts of it is the fact that, like, how small the people are compared to the Kaiju, and how, like, just how they would just run through you. Like, they could pretty much step on those people and kill them. It wouldn't even have to be a situation of the Kaiju, like, attacking them directly. They could just charge through and it would be no big deal. Boosh, 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 boosh. Since the bottom is my weakest link right now, yeah, I need to get this guy. The grinder does so little damage, which is kind of the downside to it. But it slows them down, so that'll help later on. Maybe I should have farmed the first level a little bit more. Oh, come on. Get him. Oh, come on. Don't just walk through the wall. Okay, defense. Cell. Wall. I'm really hoping that they develop hotkeys for doing a lot of this, because it's very, when it's a situation of a little bit of speed, it's very hard to keep up with it when you have to stop and build or stop and do something. Come on. Okay, come on, reload. Okay, my ally at the bottom seems to have a, oh, they spawn randomly. That's some trash. Because that means that this guy's just going to charge straight into my barrier and just jack at my shield. Even with how I build. I mean, I know that it needs to be, you know, not as predictable. Okay, and let's do another Tesla coil here. It doesn't need to be predictable, because then it's just going to make it too easy. But that's just kind of messed up. If they just randomly spawn, and I can't put any defenses down here at the bottom anyway. Unless I can destroy these trees and get some defense areas or something like that. Okay, you and upgrade. Hey, I upgraded you. No, actually, no, it's 700. Let's wait and we'll upgrade that grinder at the bottom in case I get another bad spawn. Okay, so you and upgrade. Okay. So my shield regen is the worst part so far. Okay. Because it's just not doing anything. Okay, so you are target. Die. Fine. Still doing okay. And there's no upgrades for the base, too. Oh shoot. They both spawn down here? Come on. All of them spawn down there? That's such BS. Like, what do you do? Like, how can you defend against that? Come on. Just focus on him. Defense. Upgrade. And this one's just gonna ignore the wall path. Gosh, dang it. Come on. Come on, reload faster, you friggin' idiot. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. Like, if I get a bad spawn, I'm just screwed. Like, that's kind of bullshit. Like, what the heck? I mean, I can't. Excuse me. Okay, I'm gonna continue real quick. So I got a little bit of money. So, oh wait, I don't want to use money on my mech. I want to use the tech points on division to the battlefield, especially effective at medium range. And this is a turret. It's anti-aircraft though. Gatling gun, uranium shells, that doesn't do me any good. vision. Okay, let's buy this. And now that I got a little bit of money, or science points or whatever, that's my fire rate, which I don't really need. I'm just going to make sure I can kill faster. And my mercenaries, let's make them stronger as well. Okay, let's try this again. Now that I got a little bit more, some more things upgraded. Which I can't remember if these tank guys were even any good. But it will give me something to use to help hold them off. Okay, so I am a lot stronger now. I can actually one-shot them. Oh wait, I forgot to even put down any defenses. Okay, bottom first, bottom first, bottom first. Okay, it looks like the bottom guy is also a shotgun user. Or like a nade launcher. Okay, and grinder. I want a grinder down there. I probably should have put a Tesla coil, because if I upgrade that to a higher level, then I think it takes some pretty good gashes out of the bigger spider Kaiju guys. But I'm doing some good damage. I'm doing some pretty sick damage. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah! I'm gonna try and leave that up there to my guys, but looks like they're gonna struggle a little bit. So I better hopefully shoot the bigger ones. And I'll leave my guy down at the bottom to take care of those little guys. Awesome. Alright, defenses. And a Tesla coil. And another grinder. Oh shoot, I can't afford one. Shit. Come on. Oh, I got my tanks. Okay, so do they act as a defense? Oh, they do. They slow them down a little bit, but they kind of sacrifice themselves at the same times. And I wish that when you dropped things on, like, if they took away the mechanic that you can instantly rebuild after you sell something, and made it to where, which I mean, this game is like progressed quite a bit in development, so this might be just pretty much falling on deaf ears at this point. Did I just put down a wall? No, okay. But if you sold and you had the money to sell that crush would do some damage. And then if you happen to drop it on a big Kaiju, then you would actually lose some of the wall's integrity right when it spawned. Okay, upgrade you. So now I have tier 2 Tesla coil, which should help significantly against those big guys. And it looks like I can deploy the tank guys fairly often. They should help against the grinder. But I don't know why they, I mean, I can understand in terms of like defense position why they would constantly be backpedaling. No. Get them off my wall. Alright, now here come the big guys again. Defense, this one, upgrade. I like the sound of the music slowing down whenever something's happening. Or whenever I'm building. Alright, come on. This needs to go. These needs to go. These need to go. Focus on them. Focus on them. Stop. Ah, I can't afford that yet. No, that's fine. We'll just keep shooting them. Keep shooting. Keep shooting. Keep shooting. Don't avoid that again! Come on with that crap! Come on. That is such BS! Okay, come on, come on, come on. Defenses, you, upgrade. You're maxed out. Upgrade. Come on, get him, get him. Oh, come on, another one that's just passing the wall? Oh, I'm fucked. Like, you can't do anything against that. I mean, I guess if I'm supposed to be farming to get to the point where I'm just like blowing stuff up, but that's not how, I think that's not how the game should be playing. Like, that's just so counterintuitive. Last way. So I've changed up my strategy completely from what I was doing before. Because before, I was relying heavily on my grinders, and those things are useless. Well, at least for this particular map. Okay. Choose, sell, deploy. Okay, alright. And sell, and put you down. And sell, no sell, and put you down. Okay. Oh, we got our big guys. It's the last wave. Get him. Alright, there's not even a point in me putting down a new wall. Shooting them, and they're dead. Oh my gosh. Woo! Oh. That is so hard. I mean, changing my tactic probably was a huge portion of it. But it's just so hard when I have to, when it's like, I think I understand, but then they spawn differently, and I'm capped out on my damage now, and that was the only way I could kill the spiders before they got too close. Ugh. Maybe that's the point. Maybe you're supposed to stop and grind a little bit. I don't know. Maybe it just needs to scale a little bit differently on the full release. But this is what I was talking about. So I'm hovering over the continue and clicking, and I can't hit it from right there. But if I go all the way over here to the right, it's where I can click it. So that, I don't know if that's my resolution or what, but that's the second level. So I've beaten the second level, even though I failed a bunch of times before I got to that point. But now that I understand the whole shield, the whole barrier thing, which made a world of difference in how I was playing the game, I definitely have to give this a much higher thumbs up than I was before, because I didn't know that you like any other tower defense game I've played in the past, it's always been when you sell a building, you get a little bit of that back. In this game, you sell the building, you get your entire amount back. The downside is if you upgrade it, you lose your upgrade. So you have to kind of scale that. But really, if you sell an upgraded tower and you throw down a weaker one, it just seems pointless to even upgrade the walls. Like, just the wall, you might as well just sell and reapply the wall at the same damage, unless they start adding more dudes that can drain the shield faster and it goes to the health. I don't know. I'm just speculating at this point. I assume they've made a lot of strides in the development, and since they're releasing their trailer demo, I assume that they've kind of got an idea of where they're going to go. But anyway, I'm going to leave this here, even though I know I understand I only did one level, but I now I'm getting a better feel for it, especially remembering about the mechanic of selling the walls. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me on this game. But if you have any suggestions on games you'd like for me to play, leave a comment down below, because we might play that game next time. See ya!